The very first thing, the very first tip is to breathe. We all are breathing as we checked it, but this has to be conscious breathing. So once you're sitting and your name is called, there are two options: that you knew your name would be called and you're already, aware of it. So before your name is called, start having deep breaths that you can feel. Both inhale and exhale from your mouth. So when more oxygen goes in your lungs, the blood would not go here and there. The only thing we need to stop is to tell our blood, calm down. Don't go to vital organs only. I'm just fine. So once you know that your name would be coming up in a while, so in your brain, tell yourself, I'm just fine. I'm going to do it. I'm okay. Tell yourself. And have deep breaths. These deep breaths will send a message to your brain, body is not in danger. So blood can calm down, the blood can relax. If the blood relaxes, the butterflies in your stomach would also calm down. Okay? So that's the first and the most important thing. You may say you're already breathing, but this breathing is conscious. Inhale and exhale, both are from your mouth. So big amount of air goes in, that is oxygen, and big amount of carbon dioxide comes out of your mouth. Next please. Let's look at a few other things. If you are mentally prepared that your name would be called, I would request you again to please roll your sleeves up. Kindly, sleeves up. And now let's say there are 5 minutes and after that they would call your name. So what you're going to do is you're going to rub your arms till the mid of your palm, like this. So for example, I'm going to call you, so just quietly 5 times. Medically, it is proven that the tips of your finger would send a message through your skin to your nerves that you're okay. It's like somebody is patting you, all right? So it sends a very good message to your brain. It calms you there and then. You're sitting at the back waiting for your turn. Maybe it's your debate or your speech or your presentation. 5 times. Or till the time you would see that your head would stop spinning. You would not feel nauseatic. Okay? And when your name is called, the very first thing you need to do when you stand up is to fix your clothes there and then. Now, for people, these are very good etiquettes. She or he is so wise, so mannered that that person is fixing the clothes. It's very important. But what are you doing actually? You're breathing. You're giving time to yourself. So when you stand up and you're breathing. Oh my God. That gives you more time to inhale more oxygen so that your blood settles down. When you come, you're breathing deeply, always keep a little distance between your feet. It's very important because if you stand with your feet closed, this is a nervous posture, this is a weak posture, and if you're still feeling nervous, you're most likely to go flat on the floor. This little distance between your feet gives you a firm footing, firm grip on the ground. Have you seen more confident people stand like that? Or overconfident people, they just open more and more their legs like this, like this. Even this posture with one of the knee bended is not a good idea because you will start moving one of the leg, shaking it, which is a very bad gesture for the audience. So have a little distance between your feet. That gives you confidence. It gives a boost to your confidence there and then. When you come and stand, have a glance, have a look at the audience, so that you know they're not monsters, they're not aliens, they're human, and few of them are smiling at you. So their smile would, in response, give you more confidence. When you come and you start, so what you're going to do, it's going to be a machine gun. You would just start shooting words and ideas on others, which does not have, so you can relate it? Yeah? So it does not have that impact. When you come, stand, breathe deeply, take your time, have a look at everybody. Assalamu alaikum. After a glance, your salam, your hello, your good morning, your good evening, that gives you another boost. That gives another boost to your energy, to your confidence. Because a meek or a weak assalamu alaikum would take you even more down. So, assalamu alaikum. Maybe even you're still nervous. So, how are you all? You're gaining more time from the audience. So always teach the same thing. If you are a mother and your child is there, always tell them, when you come, stand, fix your clothes, deep breaths with your mouth, distance between your feet, have a glance at people, and a powerful assalamu alaikum. Okay? Smile, smile, smile. As important as breathing was, smile is equally, there. It's very important for you to smile, because number one, when you're smiling, it shows you're confident, and when you would smile, people would also smile. Even those who want to listen to you, at least they would give you a gesture. That's enough for you. That's enough to give you a boost. Okay? So always smile and keep on smiling. Alright. Now let's talk about a few tips, very quick tips for public speaking. Now let's recall them very quickly. Standing, breathing, giving time, telling yourself, I'm okay, distance between your feet, all that. It's not gonna do some bibbidi-babbidi boo magic to you. It needs practice. I don't claim that you have heard it, you do it for the first time and there you go, poof, you're an excellent speaker. That's not gonna happen, of course. It needs practice. You need to stand up in front of empty sofas, in front of your children, in front of your pets, in front of neighbors, in front of few friends and family members. Do it time and again. Do it time and again. Alright? So practice would make you perfect, of course. But these things definitely help, for sure. All these things. Okay. Prepare a few points beforehand if you are aware that some discussion is going on, and they might ask me as well. So start, building ideas. You should have one or two things. Even one idea would be enough to go to start with, because that would generate more ideas. But shouldn't be blank and only be listening. You need to work. Okay, they may call me, so they may ask me, what's your opinion, darling? I should have something to say. So have an idea beforehand. As I said earlier, plant your feet very strongly. Don't shake one leg. Have distance between your feet. Balanced eye contact. Looking at one person for too long would not only make that person conscious, but would make others feel rejected and neglected as well. So what we do is, it has to be a blend. So you look at one side and your body is toward them. And then you move a little and you look at other people. And then you look at the other party. And then so the shift of eye contact has to be very smooth and very balanced. It shouldn't be very quick, because that would make, of course, that you're very much nervous. It looks absurd and silly. It has to be balanced. And the shift of eye contact from one person or one group to another group has to go smooth. Project your voice, very important. You're standing very nicely, you have calmed yourself, You have very good material, but what if the others are unable to listen to you? So what's the use? So the voice has to be clear, loud, and audible. So I need to make sure, if it's a bigger hall, I need to make sure that my last speaker can hear me well. There is no echo, all right? And this is called voice projection. So that's very important. It shouldn't be too shrill, too loud. It creates headache in other people, in the head, but it has to be balanced. Keep breathing consciously, not unconsciously like you breathe, conscious breathing, and pauses. Now, this is a very interesting thing. Does it say I've forgotten? Because you're... So there are two things. Pauses, and and pauses, okay? The art is to master pauses. A space or a pause for more than 5 seconds mean you're lost and you're forgotten. So, number one, no and no ahs. It's not beauty of presentations. So the point is that we're going to discuss, I'm confident, my body language is good, but